Kuka is the beautiful black horse who will be carrying the American flag in the opening ceremonies tonight for the Big E Draft Horse Show. And John Douglas is the lucky man who will be in this saddle. John, tell us a little bit about what will happen this evening.
Well, we're going to, do our Lee Greenwood song, God Bless the USA, which is awesome, especially at this time, And Kuka really I just go for the ride. He kind of just, we do, I tell him what to do, and he canters for me and trots for me. So, I just have a lot of fun. It's an experience that it's like being Bon Jovi. You get the crowd going and stuff, so it's a lot of fun. And my buddy Richie's going to be singing tonight again, so we did it last week, and it's just a great thing. So, God bless America,
Well, it's not every horse that you could go in a dark arena with a spotlight, carry a flag, all the new noise and thundering crowds. What is it that is the special bond between you and Kuka that allows that to go off so smoothly?
Yeah, when we got this horse, he was a little tough. He was kind of a one-person horse to take care of, and he was always he could be a little goosey about things, but it's God's work, I guess. It's God's will, because he really likes entertaining. He does. He likes to carry the flag, and I got a brand new flag for tonight. So hopefully he likes that one. I think he will. But no, he's always been. It took some time to break into it, but he's always been good about it. So we get along real well. We know each other real well. He he calls me Daddy, and he's my son. So it's cool.
Well, he's a true black, which for those of you at home means his muzzle is actually covered with black hairs, which is very, very rare. How did you find Kuka? How did Kuka find you?
Actually, Sharon saw him down in Amish country. I lived down there. We were together at one time and broke up, and she moved back down with me, and I was down there working, and sure enough, some Amish friends of mine had this horse, and their son was getting married, and this was his horse, and he didn't want his wife to drive this horse because, like I said, this horse was a little different towards, he was kind of a one-person horse. So, we ended up trying him out, and we bought him, and the rest is history. We showed him under saddle. We showed him as a driving horse. He's won all over the country. He's won at Devon. He's won down in Virginia. We've been 4th and 5th at Louisville with this horse. This horse has been 3rd at Louisville in harness. He's just a great horse. So, the Western saddle and the flag is just a little additive thing that we did for some expos representing our breed, and that's how it all started. But we've had him 13 years. I think we got him as a 10-year-old. So he's 23, and he doesn't owe me a dime. He's a great boy. He really is. He's one of us.
Well, he's very, very lucky to have you too, huh,
well,
Kuka?
Sharon's been really the one. Come on over here, Sharon. Sharon's been the one that's really been, for him all the time in his whole career. This is the one that rides him now. And she shows him, and I just train him for her. So this is Sharon Stoltz. And
hi, Sharon.
How are you? Hello.
Sharon, you want to share a little bit about you and Kuka and your relationship?
I don't know. I'm not good at TV interviews. John does all the talk, and I've loved him all his life. So found him out there in the Amish country and try to give him peppermints every day till he'd come over to me. And I said, John, we got to buy this horse. We got to get him. And we got him.
When you found him in the Amish country, now, is he registered? Were you able to get his papers?
He actually was a show horse. He was a harness horse. He was a little tough to ride. And that was his MO, that he didn't canter good and he was tough to ride. So he was a harness horse. And, sometimes horses just slip through. Timing is so important on this stuff, as far as buying a horse or selling a horse, the timing, the connection. And, I don't know why he ended up in Amish country. Maybe he was tough, and maybe someone didn't want to deal with that scenario. And it's hard to sell just a horse that can drive. Most people want to ride horses, and driving is just another thing you can do. So that might have made it a little difficult for this horse. But I'm really glad he's lived the life he has, and he came to us because, we didn't give $1 million for him, but to buy a horse that's done all that he's done, won all he's won, and all the stuff he can do, that's hard to put a price on it. So it's been a blessing. He's been a blessing.
Sharon, what was it about him when you saw him? What was it like? Can you put into words when you first laid eyes on him? Was it love at first sight?
Yeah, he was beautiful. Yeah, it was a beautiful black horse. It actually took us like 6 months to get him because they didn't want to sell him to us originally.
They priced him very high.
They priced him high because they thought we were trying to sell him and whatnot, but I just wanted him for our own. And yeah, he's just a pretty black horse, and I don't know. That was it.
Do you come from a horsey background that you had an eye?
Yeah, we have horses at home ever since I've been a little kid, and I used to. I own the farm. Yep, yeah, and it's actually right where Wildwood is my house and the backyard, and we built a farm and made it a business, and yeah.
But he's been the one we've had the longest. That's done the most for us. He put us on the map a lot. You know, I mean, a lot of horse trainers know this horse, and know when we were driving him as a driving horse, Sharon's finishing her career out with him as a riding horse, which he always dreamed to do. And like I said, he was a little tough to ride, and she did have to wait, and it's been worth it. But as a driving horse, he was at the top of his game for a long time. He was, he'd win every class up here. You know, it was really hard to beat him. He'd always beat himself. You know, somebody else didn't beat him. He wouldn't stand or not walk right or make a mistake. But he's just a cool horse. He just tries to give you everything he has. But it took time too. It took time and just patience, and he's cool. He's very cool.
Sharon, what is his show name?
Harlem's Last Call. Harlem's Last Call.
Oh, Harlem's Last Cause?
Last Call.
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 Okay, so Harlem's Last Call. Very, very notable show horse. John Douglas, Sharon, thank you so much.
Have a
Thank
great
you.
night.